Already, already. Welcome to another episode of Haifu examination, where um, I review how I played recently. Let's talk about Mahjong. All right. So recently, I've got um, new what do you call it? Not an avatar, but an outfit for my avatar. So this is the new graphic. All right. So I started as the east player, and this is clearly a flash hand. So, but considering the fact that I'm the first dealer, I could just try keep the dealership. So I don't have to make this a real flash hand, but thinking about the weight that I have in the pin sort, which is 7 and 9, it is also okay to discard them all and make this into a flash hand. But right, so all in all, it was safe to discard. It was safe to start with. It was safe to start with discarding West. Okay, right. Shimocha. This hand is okay. She's got a pair of red, and also now she's got two melons, 4, 5, 7 straight, and a triplet of 8 soul. Perhaps discards one man. Yes, and toy man. Okay, so this is another case of flash hand, but that is the case if she discards the pair of 1 soul. Perhaps she'll start with removing North. No. Okay, right. She didn't discard North, and instead discarded 1 of soul. I think that this also makes sense because this way she might be able to make sure that this hand is going to be a flash hand, and it might be she might be able to use the North as a component of her hand. I drew 7 pen. Not a very interesting draw, but it is okay to make this as a pair, discarding 9. Shimocha can also try to make it a flash hand, considering the tile that she just drawn is 2 of soul, and that is a Dora. Okay, discarding south. Aha, drawing 9. Yeah, I mean, I might have. I would have. I would have discarded 9 of soul, and to keep 9 man instead, because 9 man is basically a safe tile. And there's no reason to have a potential 1 inside your hand that is 9 of soul in this case. 9 man. By the same token, I think I should discard 7 of pin, but I discarded 9 man. A justification for it, a justification for it is like this hand is near Tenpai, so actually this is Ancient Internet. Yeah, I think so. If I draw 3 of soul, then this is in Tenpai by discarding 5 or 7 soul. Yes. So, yeah, I could also discard 4 of the soul. So it's like discarding a safe tile is more valuable than keeping it in this kind of situation. Like if you are near Tenpai, then and also if you should win a hand in that hand, then it is prioritized to discard a safe tile. Right. Shimocha, one man, doesn't need it. For our soul, it's unfortunate this doesn't make her hand better. Discard solve. 7 pin, nice. Discarding 9 pin. 1 turn earlier. 2 turns earlier was correct. In this case, this gets me in 10 by discarding 5. Or not. Right. I think that, yeah, right. So all in all, I wanted to get in 10 by, or a flash hand, a flip flash in this case. Well, it is true that I could get in 10 by. I could have gotten in 10 by discarding 7 of soul or something like that. Yeah, I think discarding 7 soul was the only way that I could get in 10 by. But that's just a Ricci, right? It's quite cheap. Ricci, $1. It's quite cheap. Well, this is an interesting point to think about. I mean, because I'm the dealer, so an early reach from the dealer is considerable. But think about the weight of this hand. The weight of this hand is 3 soul, right? So it's not that much likely that I can get a winning from other players. And considering the value that I can get if this hand becomes a flash hand, in this case pure straight, pure flash, it is understandable not to get in 10 by discarding 7 soul. Alright. Now, white. There is a reason to keep this white, discarding 7 pin, which I did. Right, Toyman has removed north, but to my eyes, her timing to remove north is kind of random. I think that because she drew 3 pin, she removed north, right? Why did drawing 3 pin trigger removing north? I don't know. Right. But all in all, this hand is becoming nice. I mean, this is also not in E-Shanten, but Ryan-Shanten, isn't it? Ponya. Yeah. Right. Claiming 9 soul from this in this situation, huh? It's yeah. Right. I think this was a good decision. I mean, considering I'm the dealer, winning is just good. So and claiming 9 soul is a good choice, because after that 7 and 9 soul will form a closed weight. Discarding 9 pin. Yes. Right, so this is basically flip flash. Yeah, there's going to be a flip flash E-Shanten, but I drew white, so I can change my mind to make this half flash. So for instance, if I add 9 soul to that open node, making come, then I could try a region symbol, but I discarded white. Hand. So I should have considered which was more likely, like comparing drawing or getting 8 soul, and and the value of flare flash, right? No, I mean I could. Right. Adding can was an option, really. I could have done it. Right. Yeah, and I think that there was and I think that there is there's only little drawback, right? For instance, so what could backfire in that situation? I wonder. So imagine I call can on 9 soul, and then suppose that I don't get 3 soul. All right. This makes me lose the weight on 8 soul with that closed weight. But don't know. Yeah, it was better to claim can on it. East, not needed. 9 man. All right. Toyman discarded a pin by drawing 6 soul. But I don't think that drawing that 6 soul improved her hand quite a lot. Don't know, but I mean, but at the same time, keeping 8 pin wasn't gonna do good to her. But for instance, discarding 9 pin also made sense, I think. Discarding 9 pin, and for instance, interprets the pair of 8 pin as the pair in the final form, and also discard 1 pin, making the hand all simpled. Was also one possibility. 7 soul. Keep it. Now, this is again. Yeah, this is again Ishanten. Right. Removing north. This is a lychee. Yeah. Yeah. Waiting on red and 2 soul. Well, this is the form. This is the form with which she can claim a win if red is discarded, but if 2 soul is discarded, she can't claim a win because there is no Yaku. So she declared Richie for that purpose, I guess. But all in all, anyway, declaring Richie in East Hand 1 is good and all. Yeah. In 3-player mahjong, Suji doesn't work quite a lot, but discarding 1 pin was supported by the fact that she declared Richie by discarding 4 pin. It was Suji. 3 pin, no reason to keep it. Hanf. 6 pin is a safe tile. Green is also safe tile. 3 soul. Right, white. Yeah, we are quite late in the turns, right? This game is near the end, and considering the river, actually the rivers of all the players, soul tiles are quite expensive in this situation. So it is possible that it was possible that almost all the players were looking for soul tiles. This is what I saw in the game, right? Yeah, I got this. If I can discard... right. Now I can add count. I'll be waiting on 5 soul and 3, 6 soul. Kanya. Don't get it? Yeah. Right. East. I don't really remember if I won this hand. Removing north. 8 pin is safe. 5 soul. Dealing in. Okay. Good and all, I was able to continue my dealership. No? It's so. Perhaps discarding, starting with west. Yes. Right. My basic strategy when I'm the dealer is to discard, is to aim for a win as fast as possible. Because when you are the dealer, it's important to keep your dealership basically. So having a pair of Yaku tile, in this case green, is nice and all, and so I usually discard man tiles. In this case, 1 man. And how do you interpret, or what kind of form in the end will you get? Because I have the pair of green, if I can call on it, then the rest is anything would work. But if I cannot, at the same time, I think I will need to be prepared. I will need to be prepared in that kind of situation. I will need to be prepared for that kind of situation, right? And when you're the dealer, you don't want to declare Ichi, to be honest. Of course, there is no other Yaku, then you have to declare Ichi. But if you have other one, then declaring Richi, of course, makes it difficult to claim a win. Because everybody knows you're in 10 by. Declare win, huh? Okay, right. So if I can call on green, that's good. But at the same time, I should have plan B, so to speak. How to win, not clear, not how to win, not claiming green. But discarding east and whites is not so much preferable because other players they claim on them. So yeah, and in this particular case, I already have a mill of 4 pin and also a Dora. But on the other hand, in the soul tiles, this is a little bit far from mills, right? So I don't basically need 1 soul and 9 soul. I should play in that kind of along such a line. Along such lines, along these lines, right? Basically, I'm going to discard 1 soul and 9 soul, collecting tiles that can be used for making mills. That is the basic strategy, basic tactics I should be employing in this kind of situation. Alright, Shimocha, drawing 9 pin. Okay, this hand is okay, good. Already she has 3 Dora. But in terms of Yaku, this is a little bit difficult to make it into a normal Yaku. Perhaps Chitoitsu may be the best option. Making this into a melody hand is not so much easy in the first place because in the first place she has a pair of 9 men, which means that if she can't get another copy of 9 men, then that pair of 9 men should be the pair in the final form. So she should make 4 melds in the other in the rest of her hand. Perhaps she discards green or 9 soul. 1 soul. That is actually against my thoughts. But okay. 8 pin. Nice draw. This makes a closed weight, discarding 1 soul perhaps. Okay, that did. North moves it. 6 soul. 1 pin, not needed. Haha, she's got another copy of green. Yeah, this is Chitoitsu. Already in enchanted. Okay. Humph. Yeah, I discarded green, white, knowing that this could be claimed by other players, but I mean, cause I drew 4 soul. Now 4 soul can be the pair in the final form, assuming that I can claim green. But in the case, I could also have. But in that case, I could also have discarded 9 soul, huh? Right, yeah, discarding 9 soul also makes sense. Yeah, right, she's going in Chitoitsu straight. white is discarded. Okay, 4 soul. Perhaps discarding 9 soul, right? Yeah. In this kind of in this kind of situation, I needed to prepare for the possibility that I could not declare or claim green. If I can, if green is discarded, then I would have claimed on it, but right. And also this is an Ishanten, which is also okay. And reach, huh? Right. How should you play out in this kind of situation? Yeah, 5 soul, huh? Okay. I mean, basically you folding is really an option, really. Because in the first place, consider. Okay, yeah. Let's think about it. How should we evaluate this kind of a situation? So Shimocha declared Riichi like this. So she discarded a Dora. She has revealed one North. How expensive could her hand be? 3-player Mahjong is a game where you collect Dora and hit physically. And also folding is really needed in some cases, especially in a case where your hand is hopeless or quite cheap. And now, or other players are quite near winning, and also seems there and if it seems that their hands are expensive, how about this? So do you think that she has Dora in this case 6 pin in her hand? Reading from this river, she's discarded 5 pin. Yeah, it is possible, isn't it? And of course, this is a Riichi in the first what they call it, in the first row. I mean, this is a Riichi within the first 6 turns. It is quite possible that she discarded 5 pin in order to keep Dora in her hand. So, for instance, having if she had 5-6-6 pin and discarded 5 pin to solidify the pair of 6 pin as a pair in her hand. So I think that I should have thought this hand was expensive. How expensive is a question I can't answer, but there's a reason to fold. So perhaps trying starting with discarding green or east made sense, I think. But yeah, in reality, this is the hand, huh? Yeah, I mean, and claiming continued count in this case doesn't make sense. It's not, yeah, it's not sensible. Discarding green. 1 soul, 2 pin is a good draw. one pin. This is dangerous. Just continue green. What I started. 3 pin. White. 9 men. It's basically safe. Always. Moving north. Okay, this is quite expensive now. In most cases, you should fold. Yikes. But considering the fact that I'm the dealer, if I drew 6 pin in this situation, I might claim con. Because if I draw 1 pin, that's an instant win. But I also should consider the fact that I've discarded 1 pin already, so I can't wait on 1 pin. That's for sure. So to go forward, to go forward, to claim this, to win this hand, I needed to discard 1 pin into this Ricci. That is risky. East is okay. Red, okay. East is okay. One soul is safe. So the best case scenario is that the player who declared Ricci discards 1 pin. 2 soul is okay. But at the same time, considering the fact that I've got 4 copies of 4 soul, this makes a this makes a wall. So basically, 1, 2, and 3 soul were safe. Although in this particular case, she's waiting on 3 soul. That's unfortunate. And what? I kept 3 soul and rather discarded 1 pin. I also was thinking that this 3 soul could have used. I could have used this 3 soul. I can't wait on 1 pin, but I could do on 3 soul. But considering the how dangerous this was, I mean, which was more dangerous, 1 pin or 3 soul? I think it's a good question. But considering the fact that she's discarded 5 pin, I read that. I thought that she had no components below 5 pin. All right. What about this? I tilt her. Yeah, I don't know. Perhaps I should have claimed con. But it may not the case. But it may not be the case, because if I could not declare win, if I could not declare a win, if I could not have declared a win after claiming a con, and that works quite productively to the player who declared Ricci, because it makes a new Dora and also another Uradora. How about discarding 4 pin in this kind of situation? I think that no, I don't know. having 6 pin. That's an assumption I had about this player. Yeah, there is no definite safe tile in this situation. I mean, discarding 8 pin would have made sense, but all in all, I don't know. This was, I think, a tough situation. Yeah, first I should have started discarding 8 pin, but considering the fact that I've got 4 copies of 4 soul, discarding 3 soul was okay. Yeah, and because she was an Chitoitsu, right? And this was, I think, by man, yeah. Right. Thanks. All right. I lost the dealership. And what about this? This hand is not so bad. Huh. She called Pon on it. She got 2 copies of Dora, 4 pin. That's sensible. Okay. Huh. But apart from that, that hand is not so nice. But all in all, she's got 4 hand already, so it's good. It's a good decision, I think. Okay, I got 3 soul. One step near a win. All right. Discarding quests. Yeah. Right. I think this is a Richie hand. I usually think of what kind of Yaku I would win when a hand starts. I think that this is a Richie Pinfu hand, I guess. So, and I think that I'm near Tenpai, so I can discard man, which is basically considered to be a safe tile in the later phase. Okay, good. Now those 2 copies of Second Soul could be a pair. Could be the pair in the final form. Okay. Discarding 1 pin and making this into an all simples hand is okay. Understandable. Although in terms of the number of tiles, I'm away from Tenpai. I think this is stepping back, right? I mean, before joining this, I was this is Ishanten, but after discarding 1 pin, this is, I think, Korean Shanten. So for instance, draw 8 pin, discard 3 pin, and the next draw. So for instance, just say 6, so discard 8, so that's Tenpai. So this is Rian Shanten. I stepped back 1 step. Good draw. Discards a 3 pin, I guess. Yeah, in this kind of situation, yeah, drawing 5 or 8 pin doesn't matter, but I can that gives me a choice, because in terms of hand, that doesn't make any difference. If I keep if I draw 5 I can discard 8, make it into hang. Okay, so in this kind of situation, drawing 5 was nicer, right? Because if I draw 8, then discarding 5, discarding 5 makes this an e-paper, but loses me one hand. But drawing 5 pen make this e-paper, raising one hand, raising by one hand, right? Right. 7, 7, huh? Yeah, this kind of a 7 pen can be useful because I haven't discarded tiles around that. For instance, I haven't discarded 4 or 7 pen yet, so perhaps discarding 2 soul is okay because I've discarded 1 soul. In the future, there is a possibility that I may infuse them because I've discarded 1 soul. So, for instance, if I draw 6 soul, then that gives me a 3-way rate, but also in Furidan. So it kept and discarded 2 soul. Also note that I can claim on I can claim pawn on 7 soul or 7 pin. No. Yeah. Anyway, that makes me that puts me in tempi. That is notable. Yeah. Claiming pawn on 7 pin. Claiming pawn on 7 pin. That doesn't. Yeah. That puts me in tempi also. Good. Huh. So she's in tempi, huh? Okay, 8 pin. How about that? Again, this isn't discarding 5 pin, which is red, doesn't make a difference in terms of the hand, but perhaps discarding 8 soul made sense because 6 soul has already been discarded once. So I should have considered the possibility that I drew 6 or 9 soul, huh? What did I do? Okay, reach, huh? This pawn is waiting on 6 and 9, I guess. Yes, 6, 9 pin, huh? Not bad, but declaring a win on 9 pin is not so nice. That loses me on simples. Huh? Luigi, huh? I think there is a good amount of possibility that I can win this hand on 9 pin because look at the configuration of this weight. I mean, I've got 5, 6, 7, 7, 7, 8, 8. This makes it difficult to have, or this makes it less sensible to keep 8 or 9 pin in other player's hand. Tobin's hand has evolved to waiting on 3 and 6 soul. Right. Yes. Shoot it in to make Hanuman. Good winning, isn't it? Alright, again. This hand is also good. I've got a pair of green already, so I can just win this hand with green. if it is necessary. I mean, I've got to Andorra, that is 3 pin, but yeah, I would try to make use of this 3 pin, but it may not be possible. So I perhaps start with discarding south and east, or south and west. So starting with west because south is my wind, and also next 9 pin is not necessary. Good. Made 3 pin a component of a weight, discarding west. Okay, 9 pin now. Yeah, 9 pin is not needed either, but yeah, I think starting with west made more sense. Right, I think so. I mean, basically, you should discard other players. You should start with discarding the wind of the player who is not the dealer, nor you, right? In this case, west is the wind. Okay. Toyman is going to try Chitoitsu, or I don't know, outside hand. North, moving. East, not good draw. Perhaps I should, yeah, at least I should discard west, which I did. Shimocha's hand becoming nicer. This is Ryanshanten. Yeah, this is Chitoitsu, isn't it? West, don't need it. Huh. Good and all. Ishanten, huh? Red. Yeah. I think I remember what happened after this. I think I dealt into this hand, discarding one soul. Okay. Red. Yes. The question is like, if for instance south or green is discarded, should I have called upon it? Don't know. Yeah, consider this Ricci. Basically I can't discard. Yeah, basically I can't discard. Yeah, so look at my hand. I have 2 weights, so in this case particularly 2-3 weight and 6-7 weight. Yeah, it's true that 2 pin is safe, 6 pin is safe, but what about 3 pin and 6 pin? If you discard 2 pin or 7 pin, you should discard 3 pin or 6 pin in order to get this into Tenpai. Rather, it is more, I think, recommendable to discard south or green and wait for a while and hope that the player who declared Ricci discards 3 pin or 6 pin, or you get suitable tiles around 2-3 weight and 6-7 weight to make that hand to make this hand into a Tenpai. All in all, this is a tough situation. Yeah, the first choice should be discard south. That is not a yak tile for Shimocha.
抜きます。
9 pin. Brave decision. There is no reason to think that 9 pin was safe. But considering the fact that she was the dealer and her hand, and this is what Ryanshanten for re-enchanting for Chitotsu, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, re-enchanting. Perhaps she just. I guess one pin was safe, or at least looked so, but I don't know. Considering, yeah, because she's the dealer, perhaps she was thinking that, or perhaps she was valuing the fact that she was the dealer so highly that discarding 9 pin was okay. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it is important. It is interesting to know how other people evaluate the importance of the fact that one is the dealer, one is the non-dealer. How many dollar tiles they have, and like. In this situation, she discarded 9 pin, despite the fact that there is no guarantee. I know. I think I was wrong. Okay, this is just hang on a minute. I was very wrong, huh? This Reggie is just waiting on 7 pin, right? Right. I think I said something wrong. Right. I've got this, huh? What would you discard in this kind of situation? Perhaps discarding 2 pin, hoping for claiming pawn on south or green, or 7, huh? But in that case, you will need to discard 6 pin to claim queen in this situation, right? I think discarding 2 pin made more sense. Right. 8 pin, huh? Yeah, what about this? I think this is too brave, but she might decided that Mashimocha's hand is solidified with respect to pin tiles, maybe. I don't know, but to me this is too brave. 2 pin, huh? And okay, 6 mode. Okay. Yeah, Tsumo is not inevitable. But what about this? I'm the dealer, and what do you think of this hand, huh? Anyway, I mean, I need to try to continue my dealership basically, and it is okay. It is good to have this fragment of straights in soul tiles. But all in all, having 1 for 9 pin is not good. This is far from weights, right? But all in all, basically, I should start with discarding west. Okay, Shimocha. Good. Toyman. So. But drawing 3 pin is nice. That makes 1 and 5 pin. Double closed weight. Okay. 6 pin. Then 9 pin is useless. Or discard 1 pin. Yeah. Doesn't matter. In that situation, 1 pin and 9 pin are equivalent. 2 pin. Good. 7 soul. Good. Okay, this makes pure straights possible. Perhaps I discard its east or white, huh? Because white was discarded. But alright now. south. Thinking of half flush, huh? Or at the same time squeezing green, huh? Understandable, but when should I discard 9 men? I should wonder. All in all, yeah, it's Dora in this situation. But at the same time, that makes it reasonable to wait on 9 men. So if you're gonna discard it early, basically. And also, I was going to because I was looking for a half flash or a flash hand. Okay, yeah, green was claimed. Although, or despite the fact that I squeezed it. Okay. Right, so basically I don't need it. But this is how to interpret a hand. In this hand, yeah, I have a straight sequence in the soul tiles, except 5, meaning 5, 6 soul make a closed weight now, meaning 4 and 5 souls are floating, and they've drawn 8 soul. So this makes a double closed weight. So it is sensible to keep this 8 soul. But in that case, I should discard something else, something not soul tile. Perhaps 9 men could have been discarded now, and south has been discarded once, and by Shimoja, so it is less possible that other people are waiting for south to be discarded. But and then what about 2-4-4 pen? This combination, huh? I mean, having it is okay, because in the end I'll need a pair for the complete form. So perhaps 9 men in the south are the options to be discarded. 2 pin, Yes, I mean, it's okay. But I could have, discarding 4 pin is a little bit defensive, I guess, because that means that I valued south and 9 men considerably, right? Keeping 2 pin makes it possible to accept 3 pin, but it is no longer the case. Rather, I think this play was defensive, and discarding south was okay, because discarding south does it make this hand Bian Shanten? The case I have 2-4-4. 4-6-7, draw for instance 7. Then I have 2-4-4, 4-6-7-8, discard 9 men. Yeah, this is discarding south makes this Sun Shanten, but discarding 2 pin makes this 4 Shanten, I guess. Yeah, defensive, I guess. Okay, 9. Now I've got 4, 6, 8, 9. closed weight and edge weight, but this makes 7 nidoruke weighted twice. Now 7 soul is a tile that is weighted by 2 weights. So basically, this is less important, but I kept it, perhaps thinking of making this into a flash hand, but that is not so much likely, is it? I mean, because think about the Shimocha's hand. This is yeah, she will discard soul tiles, but at the same time she may be quite close to the close to tempai of a half flash, right? She is claimed on green. I might be too late. Right. I'm trying, but perhaps Shimocha was faster. Yeah. Supin is caught, actually. Oh, Luigi, huh? South, right? Oh, 1 south. Right? Yeah. Correct decision. It's a shared safe tile. Yeah, he deals in. Yeah, subtle. One more time. Yeah, interesting, isn't it? Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, there was a possibility that I discarded what in this case 4-pin, huh? Yeah, Tomin was waiting on 2, 5, and 8, so okay. Yeah, it is apparently likely. Yeah, it was. I mean, the possibility that she was able to win the hand was high considerably, but did she have to claim? Did she have to declare Ricci? That is the question, isn't it? I mean, Shimocha was apparently trying a half flash, and also she's discarded pin tiles like 9-pin and 6-pin. So it is an safe. It is an sensible assumption that she was in tempai already. So declaring Ricci was quite risky. It might have an effect on Shimocha, so that she folded, but don't know. I don't think the Ricci was necessary. Not necessary, I guess. Right. You should refrain from declaring Ricci in that kind of situation. I mean, she had Yaku already, right? All simple, so there's no reason to. Ricci wasn't necessary. Okay. Start on the 2. My hand is not good. I've got 1 Dora, 7-pin, but that is all. That is all they have. Interesting. It's difficult to make this an attractive hand to risk to win, so to speak. On the other hand, Shimocha's hand is okay, good. She's got 1 north and a pair of red. Toyman. yeah, she could try outside hand. All in all, there is no one who has an especially nice hand. Yeah, she kept three. She kept a 3 soul, right, and discarding 9 men. I don't know. Yeah, it might be too early to decide the type of Yaku she's gonna try to win lead. But all in all, having 2 copies of 3 or 7, it is difficult to make an outside hand unless you get what do you call it again? Ipeiko. Right. 1 pin is not needed. And then Richie or White is gonna be the only Yaku she could claim. I don't think that's a very nice decision. Yes, I've got this. All right, I've got some mention three-way weight. Good. Then this hand could be Richie hand in the end. Yeah. Now this hand looks like a normal hand. If you have this hand as a beginning hand, then that's interesting. But on turn 4, that may be a little late. But fortunately, other people's hands weren't so much great either. The basic strategy is to squeeze Yaku tiles and try Richie, but because South has already been discarded twice. Okay, I chose to play safe a little bit because I'm in first place. I kept but discarding 9 men and the South are equivalent, isn't it? Okay, didn't matter. Got it. Don't need. Then Toyman is trying Chitoitsu, right? Okay. If she saw she was gonna get Chitoitsu from the hand at the beginning, that's an interesting view, I guess. Okay, green is not needed. She discarded once. Yeah, I discarded 5 pin, didn't I? This may be interesting. Basically, keeping a middle tile is correct. It's encouraged, basically. But I discarded 5 pin because I thought that the form in the soul tiles is almost solid, and also the parts like the cross weight of 2-4 soul and another cross weight of 7-9 soul, kind of solid. This could be changed only if I draw, for instance, 5 soul or 6 soul. And South was a safe tile, and Green is also a safe tile. So keeping 5 means that I will lose a safe tile. I will lose a safe tile and progress not so much further. So I discarded 5 pin. Yeah, this is a good reach. Good reachy. Quite expensive, but yeah, perhaps difficult to win. right? But and this puts me a difficult situation, thanks to the fact that I kept safe tiles. I'll be safe, I don't know, for 4 turns, but after that, I don't know. Yeah, we are dancing. We are dancing before the Richie. But discarding the safe tiles gave me time to recover. Okay. How about this? Green? Yeah, 2 so okay. That's also safe. I'm not needed. 3 pin, okay. 3 pin I thought it was prey, but it's discarded. One sofa. Why? I don't think it's safe, but yeah, it is true that 2 soul has been discarded. 2 soul has been discarded 3 times, but there's no possibility. I think this Shimocha's hand. But yeah, you can't win this hand, can you? So perhaps discarding red was more sensible, I guess. 1 pin, 3 pin. Playing safe. Yeah, this is gonna be a draw, right? Red. Green. Or 7 soul. To save. Shimocha. Shimocha can't win this hand unless she discards 8 tiles around 8-9 pin or 2 pin, and the 2 pin was severe, isn't it? It's quite dangerous. Although she's moved north 3 times. I mean, she wants to win this hand kind of badly. Yeah, but if she discards 2 pin, that's a Ricci. But she can't declare Ricci in this situation, right? Because there's no possibility. There are no enough tiles to draw for her. Right. In 10 by at least. 5 pin. Green. Okay. But now we are in the okay. Okay, yeah. She continued her dealership, right? What's that it for? Was that? Okay. Was that for it? Was that for it? I mean, this is a formal tenpai. There is no yaku she could win with, except Hote or Haite. But thanks to the courage, or thanks to, I mean, she bought this tenpai by discarding dangerous tiles such as what was it? 1 solar and a 2 pin. Yes, right. She was able to continue her dealership. That's interesting. Okay. But I've got a good hand in this hand. But Toyman has got a triplet of white. The dealer has got not so interesting hand. Okay.
抜きます。
Yeah, I mean, as for my hand, this is a Ricci hand. But it is possible that I'll be declaring Ricci on 1 man and 8 soul. Such a Ricci is winnable if it is declared early, but later not so. The reason is that one man could be discarded early. If it is the case, such a Ricci is not almost winnable. Okay. Yeah. So of course I won't. Of course I hope to draw, for instance, 8 pin. True, but at the same time, I want to evolve the pair of 8 soul into another weight, hopefully an open weight. So for instance, drawing 7 soul is quite optimal. Soul. Okay, now this is a closed weight, discarding Wests. I didn't want it. Don't know. I think keeping 1 soul was okay. Was it not? Alright. I dislike that part, 2 pin. Good draw. This is an Ishanten by discarding West or South-West. But again, someone is in temper. Toyman. When is that? At this instant, she's got in temper, She chose it, Hang on a minute. Right. And also, Shimocha is in Tenpai. I didn't notice, but this is painful. Got it. Tsumo. I mean, people get in Tenpai quite fast. I mean, without you noticing it. Yeah, yikes. Sipping. This hand is winnable if I can call pawn on white. But other than that, not so much attractive. The fact that I'm in first place is quite good because I can just win whatever I can win with. That's good and all, but yeah, white, Got it. But having 3 pairs, such as having 3 pairs of 9 men, 2 soul and 6 soul, isn't quite nice. Perhaps because suppose that I claim on white. What pair should be the pair in the complete form? Perhaps 9 men. If no one declares, forcing me to discard 9 men. So all in all, 2 soul or 6 soul could have been discarded to make more tiles acceptable. For instance, in this kind of a situation, I can discard 2 soul. But I think I should have discarded 2 soul, I guess. No? Right? Because I don't need many pairs, basically. Okay, Toyman is in good shape. East. Okay, drawing 9 soul is good. This is Ipeiko hand. Okay, what's West? I mean, yeah, I guess discarding West's or to soul was more sensible, was it not? I just have to win with whatever I can, right? I don't think discarding 6 pin doesn't make sense, or I don't know, no, not good. Yeah, as I said, someone declared, and I think that I'm forced to discard 9 men or white. But we'll start with West. Yeah, you don't need 2 sword. Yeah, right? This isn't good. Waiting on what's 7 pin, and I'm forced to draw Dora, which no way, in a way I can discard 9 men, and it's Sumo. Understood. Yeah, it's possible that she's gonna overturn my position. Good. Yeah. Having 2 copies of North is good, but her hand is also nice. She has, in terms of weights, she has 1, 2, 3 open weights and 3 kinds of yak tile. That's nice. Blue, North, red, discard West. Yeah, drawing 5 soul is nice. Okay, what kind of yaku I should claim from this situation? I guess Ipeiko of 1, 2, 3 soul is sensible, but at least this should be a Richi hand. I should prepare declaring Richi. Yeah, I think this is a Richi hand basically. Ipeiko of this form isn't likely to be completed before declaring Richi. I distract 1 pin, Again, this doesn't make sense, does it? Discarding 1 mana red was more sensible. Also, discarding 7 pin. How about that? Yeah, not good. I kept safe tiles. Oh, I mean, I might have been thinking that I wasn't gonna win this hand, perhaps. But that's too defensive, I think. Not very good. I mean, I should have won once or twice after this. To end this to end this game with me victorious, right? Red, yeah, drawing red is good, but I didn't have to try a flash hand in this situation. I think I had the wrong idea of what kind of yaku I should win with. Backfired, of course. Not very good. 5. Okay, what is this? Ipeiko. No, this is no Rianpeiko. This is Rianpeiko case. half. And I'm cornered. Not very good. Perhaps Shimocha, the dealer, will declare Ricci after this. Not very Majsoul. It's not safe. It's not known to be safe. Perhaps discarded white. Or 8 soul, huh? Yeah, there's no way I can discard 3 pin. Yeah. Of course, this is the way I should play. After the decision of making this hand into a flash hand, but in the first place, that decision was the wrong one, I think. This could be a draw, but all in all, not very good. And I'm the one too. And yeah, no ten, huh? Right. Okay. How about this? I just have to win the hand with whatever Yaku I could win with. Yeah. And how about this? I could try all simples or south. Yeah, I mean, it's very important to think about Yaku with which you should win at the beginning of a hand. Two pin, good draw. Perhaps I should discard it to south. White hand, it's fine. Yeah, I mean this was a backfire. Yeah, I mean discarding white backfired, but all in all, in this situation, south and white were equivalent from my perspective. So this was inevitable. So there's no need to mind about that. Okay, I've got again discarding Dora on turn 1 was okay because look at this score distribution. I didn't need any Dora, so so purely from the purely in terms of hand distribution or tile combination, none so wasn't needed. So discarding it was okay, and it backfired, but it is nothing to worry about, or it is nothing to regret. But all in all, Shimocha is in a good shape. This is Tenpai discarding 5. She can declare Ricci on 3 weight 147 soul, and she did. I think that yeah, this is quite a difficult situation for me. I mean, first place, but if Shimocha declares a win, then whatever Yaku that might be, she would overturn me. But just thinking about the Dora, we can see there is it is less possible that Shimocha has a lot of Dora in her hand. But so it is possible that she does not overturn me, even if she wins this hand. Yeah, and I guess there were Uradora. Yeah, this was filthy, isn't it? Nangan because of the Uradora, and I'm overturned, and that is it. Mm. I mean, so all in all, in this game, I played not so much good. No, I didn't play quite well. I found some mistakes. I hope this review is useful for my play in the future. Alright, so this is the end of this video. See you in the next one. Goodbye.